All right, so looky here, USDJPY, one of my favorites. We see this bar is kind of showing that it's exhausting. It's getting tired right there, right at that level, right where the trend line is kind of intersecting this big trend line, and it's intersecting with 50 EMA. It's intersecting with the bottom half of this extended area. Usually, I would not be thinking that this is going to go down. But we got a double top MACD on the 1 hour. We have uh, that's not really bearish. This 1 hour is. And do I have an entry here? Not really. I'm gonna watch this. I think it's interesting. I do think that it's kind of stalling right there at that level, wanting to slow down. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna look for a bounce down and maybe take this further down to this level right in here. So let me just draw that in so we can kind of see. And if it breaks above that trend line and above 1272, I will change my mind because you're allowed to do that when you're trading. Remember, you're allowed to change your mind. I'm trying to get myself out of the light here or block the light. Here we go. Short position. It's going to look like this if I get it to do what I want it to. And that's like a 10% move. Yeah. Late Merry Christmas. Late Merry Christmas. Let's go a little bit higher just to be safe. But yeah, that move looks something like that, man. And it goes really, really far. My first profit target will be around here, probably, because that's the recent low. So that's just how that looks. All right, on to the next. This one was down and going down further. I don't know if I picked a direction yesterday or not. It looks like it was just kind of maybe rounding out a bit. It looks like it's rounding out a bit here. MACD is definitely bullish right here. You see how it's sloping up already, but this is just sideways. This one's already sloping up. So yeah, I'm going to look for an opportunity to go long. But I'm going to have to be patient on this one because the move has not really started. Um, yeah, I like it to at least shape up a bit here. And then my profit target will be like right here under this level, this key level. But it looks like we gotta probably next week before that actually moves. Who knows? Maybe this week. We'll see. It's Tuesday, so maybe later this week. Okay. NZD USD. I was looking at this one, looking to go long. And we're right there on the 1272. Yesterday we were above this 50 EMA. We broke below it today and then went right back above it. I don't know if we were bouncing off the 272 level or not. I do know that we have a higher high from yesterday and a higher low also here. So we're pointing in the right direction. It looks like they're getting ready to kind of turn up, but it was sideways and then it's slowly kind of considering going up here. So sideways, kind of going up, pulled back a little bit quick today. So red bar today, broke the daily yesterday. Maybe this is signs that we're going to have trouble here at the 50 EMA breaking through. I don't know. I'll just watch it, get in if something's real clean. That's a good thing, man. When you don't really choose immediately, you can kind of play the game. You can kind of just play the game. Okay. Dang, look at this play. This is crazy. Yeah, this is my favorite trade right now. And I've said that yesterday and today. It just reiterates that we already broke the 50 EMA a couple days ago. I think that's Friday. Yeah, Friday. This is one of those trades if you're in right now, you are just really doing good. You're really doing good. I'm gonna look for a pullback, and then I can get in with a real clean pivot entry somewhere. But man, this is like a gift from God type of trade where everything just kind of lines up. 1 hour. Look how that 50 MA is just holding. Yeah, it broke it, but like it's as a approximation, it's really holding at that level. It's respecting that level and dropping down. And so I pay attention to that. This is a beautiful setup, man. That's something you dream for. That's why I don't really trip about trying to trade everything, because if I can just identify that type of stuff that's really, really clean, um, then I'd rather just risk that 1% there. Oops. All right, here we go. No entry here. I don't know if I had a direction picked on this or not. NZDJPY. Obviously, I want all the NZD pairs to be bearish to kind of match NZD CAD. But I don't know if this is necessarily bearish. It's definitely holding at this level. This is a 4-hour chart, so 50 EMA is important on the 4-hour. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how I would take this. I'd probably just wait and try to see if it's going to roll over or not. MACD looks like it might on the 1 hour. On the daily, it looks like they were rebounding off of this extended level fib and maybe coming back up to 618. We'll see. I think I just watched it because it's interesting. We see the same type of thing here, rebound off of base level here. I don't know if I drew this correctly though. Yeah, maybe not. This is a possibility as well. And this maybe up here is the beginning of that. Something like this. Fib levels, man. I'm still getting good at it, to be real. This just looks like it dipped way low. Look how MACD just really told us it was going to go up back in here. Back in these two. This double bottom looking structure. It was really leaning towards the fact that it was oversold. I can play here and just say, hey, this is going to bounce off of this level and kind of see where we go on the daily. So that one's bullish too. So with that said, I got 2 of the NZD pairs that I'm watching. What about this one? 3 of the NZD pairs I'm watching all look bullish. There's the only one that looks bearish. But it's so clean. It is so clean. So with that said, if all the NZD pairs were bearish, then I would be looking for a huge move. The fact that most of them are bullish, I'll just wait and try to see what happens here. It'll drop, but I don't know how much. And so I really would, all I'm saying is I'd keep my eye on this to try to see where my price target or my target in general would really be. Maybe we're at it right now. I don't know. Maybe we drop down to this level. Maybe we drop down further. I picked the baseline as a profit target for now, but that throws a little bit of doubt in there. Just correlation type stuff. So we'll see. And that's more on the fundamental side of the game. Technically, from a technical standpoint, it is the cleanest, just about the cleanest pyramid strategy trade that you would want to get into. So I see that and I respect that. Let's see, daily. It looks like it wants to bounce up. sure I'm on the right one. Yeah, last week we had that big tail candle right there. 4 hour broke the 50 MA to the upside, but it hasn't had really like a pullback or a decent looking pullback. Had one here, but that's not really a strong pullback. And then we just kind of rolled over right here. I'm not 100% ready to take this yet to the upside, but I will be looking for an opportunity. Let's see. This is for today. Did I draw this today? No, I drew that yesterday. So this is the entry from yesterday. I wonder why it's zooming like that. I don't like it when it does that, man. I'm having a hard time with the chart sometimes, man. Lately, it's been weird. I wonder if they changed something. What is this? Okay, so I can see MACD. Anyways, this is the entry that I picked yesterday. I said I could have got in. That's like threading the needle, man. Like, this is the only place that got anywhere close to where I like entering. And maybe I would have got my order filled here or not. And it would have had to been right there at the tip of this wick. That's about it. So, maybe. And then we would have bled a little bit today and dropped down a little bit. So, it seems like a good trade, though. Based on the direction we're going, and it's just a pullback, get in type of situation. Quick, get in. We bounced off the 50 MA, so I like that. And maybe this 50 MA just keeps on cradling the price action all the way down. That's what I'm gonna look for. Got some good MACD divergence. Can I do this? Is it gonna let me do it? All right, there we go. This MACD divergence is legendary. This is exactly what you want to see. This wick is crazy right there. I hate that. It's not a good sign most of the time. But yeah, that's it, man. And then that's it for that pair at least. I definitely think we're leaning towards bearish. Let's see. Euro AUD. A couple days ago we had this crazy wick at a key level, and then we dropped down the next day heavily. Pretty straightforward, pretty common sense type of situation. If you want to trade that way, I don't yet. I do the pyramid thing, but like, yeah, I would definitely want to get to a level to where if I see this on a daily chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just stalling, small body, longer wick type of candles, reversal looking candles like this right here is crazy. That is a huge reversal candle. Long-legged, kind of a doji, and then I guess this is an inverted hammer, you could call this. But anyways, I see a lot of these, and then yeah, I am going to get short right here. Why not? Now, where you put your stop loss can be kind of questionable, especially after a long wick like this. I'm not going to put my stop loss all the way up here, though. That's just not going to happen. I'll risk my 1% and probably put it somewhere in this area. Okay, catch that down, and I don't know. They don't really have a setup right now yet, so we'll just keep watching them in Euro AUD. Euro USD. I don't think I had a direction here yesterday. It's not a very good setup at all. I don't even know why I put this on the list. It's not very good. It's very sloppy right now. Take that off the list because I don't need to. AUD CAD. I don't know if I already did this one or not. Okay, they did that because I just deleted it from the list, so it just kind of went nuts on me. Okay, so CHFJPY, this is pretty damn clean. Weekly looks like it wants to go down. I had this combo of trades that I already was able to place. 4 hour. There's another pair that's acting like this. I don't remember which one, but that looks familiar. This looks like it could have been an entry. This right here maybe could be an entry as well. This looks like it might be rolling over though, so I want to kind of wait and try to make sure that we're going in the right direction. We just broke the 50 EMA, so that's usually a bearish sign or a bullish sign. We broke it to the upside, then we broke it back to the downside. Now we're below it still. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and let this one shape up. CADCHF. About to touch that 50 EMA on the daily chart. Coming off of a overbought situation or oversold situation. I'm sorry. We bounced up here. 4 hour is above the 50 EMA, which is good, but struggling at the 200 EMA. And the 1 hour is kind of steadily climbing higher. Yeah, could get in on this. Not the cleanest in the world, but you know, in the MACD's not the cleanest either. It's kind of slanting neutral to down, while this is showing that it's kind of climbing. So yeah, watch it. Just pay attention is what I would say there. This is pretty textbook, man. I'd probably take this. Why? Because we're oversold. And it came down and touched really nicely right here. You'll notice. Boom. And then this is your entry right here. Take this all the way up to right in here, key level. Actually probably 618, and that key level will be, I just literally go here and put a plus sign and add an alert there, and that be that. That's what I would do. Yeah, that's a 1 hour play. Let's see, stop loss look something like that. So you're looking at 7% trade here. Could be beautiful. Looks like you might not have a lot more opportunity to get in though. Who knows? Yeah, there was just this one bar where I would have had a chance to get in because the wick was long and broke through, and so that's my pivot entry. I'm in there. That's how I get in. So daily, something like this, something I haven't really talked about, but I'll address right now. If I saw that there was an entry down here already, would I just go ahead and move this up and say, all right, I'm gonna get in right here? And the real answer is sometimes. If I'm at the very beginning of a move, of a pyramid move, then yes, I can go ahead and get in right here and just say, all right, well, my stop loss needs to be longer. And therefore, I go back and adjust this, and now I'm only making 5%, under 5%. But my profit targets are the same. My stop loss just changes, and therefore my risk reward changes a bit. But yeah, I'd get in right there. I'm not as protected as if I'm in down here, obviously. This is the ideal, is I want to get in right here. But getting in right here is pretty close to where you want to be. As long as it's somewhat close to where you want to be, you can still enter. 9 times out of 10 though. So well, let me fix that. 8 times out of 10, you do not want to adjust your entry just because you're a little bit late. You want to be in front of your charts at the same time every day. And this is a testament of that, like right time, right place. For 1 hour, this 10 o'clock candle, if I was looking at 10 o'clock, then I'd be good to go ahead and take this. And if I was watching at late at night, when I'm supposed to be watching, I could have placed a trap right here, and it would have been assuming that this price action is going to come down and do what it did, because that would have been a pullback for me to take this long. You see what I mean? So now I have a trap set, and that's kind of how it looks, man. So yeah, I can live enter this one. Not my favorite way to do things, but in this situation where we're coming off of the bottom of a triangle, and it's going to look also like a head and shoulder pattern. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm seeing what I want to see. There's at least a head here. I don't know about the shoulder. So no, it's not a head and shoulder. But there's an entry here. There's an entry here. And so I'm going to go ahead and write this in and make sure that we look at this and cover it. CADJPY. We know that one's been a pretty volatile pair lately anyway. So, and this is an entry I took yesterday. And it looks like this right now. I'm waiting for it to move. I don't know why I took it. It doesn't look that good to me, but it's okay. Something like this, if it's sideways, CHF, if it's sideways for too long, I go ahead and get out of this, even if I've just made it, either broke even or just made like 1% or 0.5% or something. It's fine. Sometimes you'll be right, but you're not right enough, if that makes sense. I'll probably do an entire series talking about that, actually, man, because we need to talk about that for sure. So there's a lot of nuances of managing the trade. I just, wanted to really drill and drill and drill, not trading every single thing that you see and only trading your setup. That's the first piece. That's the first step. And then there's actual entry, live entry, almost entry. Do you still get in even if your pivot entry's gone, like that pair that I just showed you? How do you manage it once you're in it? Stuff like that. So we'll get into that soon. But anyways, that's all I got for today, man. Just a quick 22 minutes. I gotta start cutting these things down, man. When you're passionate, time really flies, and I hope that this trading stuff is a part of you, like it is a part of me. I can do this all day, so it's my pleasure. Thank you for watching, and hit me in the comment section if there's something you want to see specifically or something I need to do better. Whatever. I'm open to all that. So, peace.